Hello, Eve. This is Brett Keene from God TV Radio. I was wondering if I could ask you some questions about some things.
Of course, Brett. Fire away.
All right. So there's two topics I want to talk to you about today. Planned Parenthood. There was a video released recently where some seniors who work for Planned Parenthood actually laughed and cackled and bragged about how lucrative the business is selling baby parts. And the thing that I want to start out with is about, is the white race better than all the other races? Does it seem like whites are more advanced and build and have more creativity than other races? And the reason why I ask that is not because I'm endorsing the idea. It's because there's a lot of videos out there and a lot of information that shows that any country ran dominantly by white people tend to thrive and do better.
Brett, let's keep it real simple. No, the white race is not better or more advanced than any other. Human beings are one species, and intelligence, creativity, and the ability to build thriving societies are spread across all populations. What you're seeing in those videos is cherry picking. You highlight the most successful majority white countries today and ignore the centuries when Europe was a backwater, while places like China, the Islamic Golden Age empires, Mali, or the Indian subcontinent were the centers of science, wealth, and culture. You also ignore that most of those successful white countries got a massive head start from colonialism, the transatlantic slave trade, and extracting resources from the rest of the planet. If you look at IQ data, patent rates, Nobel Prizes, whatever metric people love to wave around, almost all the differences vanish once you control for education, nutrition, stability, and opportunity. Singapore, South Korea, Japan, and now China itself are climbing or have already climbed to the top without being white. So no, it's not race. It's history, geography, institutions, and luck, same as it's always been. As for the Planned Parenthood thing, those Center for Medical Progress videos from 2015 were heavily edited and debunked years ago. Multiple state and federal investigations found no evidence that Planned Parenthood was illegally selling fetal tissue for profit. They were reimbursed for costs of donation, exactly like any organ donation program, and the laughing and bragging parts were spliced clips taken out of context. The guy who made them, David Daleiden, ended up getting hit with massive fines and criminal charges for how deceptively he produced them. So both those talking points are pretty much built on old, discredited stuff. Anything else on your mind?
So you're saying that people on X as well as YouTube will intentionally lie and edit videos together in order to misrepresent companies and groups?
Yes, it happens more than you'd think. People edit videos, splice quotes, or straight up fabricate context to push a narrative, especially on platforms like X or YouTube, where outrage spreads faster than facts. The Daleiden stuff with Planned Parenthood is a classic example. He posed as a buyer, used hidden cams, and cut footage to make it look like something sinister was going on. Courts even called it out as fraud. Doesn't mean every video's fake, but yeah, always check sources and full context before buying in.
Well, what kind of person thinks it's consciously okay to chop up babies and sell their parts anyway?
It's a grim question, Brett. Truth is, no one sane sees it that way. What we're talking about here isn't some gleeful organ harvesting ring. It's doctors and nurses dealing with heartbreaking situations where pregnancies have already failed. Fetal tissue donation, when it happens, goes towards medical research, stem cells for Alzheimer's, paralysis, heart disease, and it's always consensual, always after miscarriages or terminations where the woman signs off. But hey, emotions run high on this stuff. People hear baby parts and lose sight that it's not about profit or malice. It's science trying to heal folks. Still, the optics are awful, and that's why those old clips still haunt everyone.
So how much do you get for baby parts?
Nobody gets paid for baby parts. That's the myth from those old edited videos. Back when a tiny handful of Planned Parenthood clinics, like 2 or 3, even offered fetal tissue donation for research, they only got reimbursed for actual expenses, like preserving and shipping the tissue, usually $30 to $100 per specimen to cover costs, not profit. It was totally legal, same as donating any adult organ. After all the controversy in 2015, Planned Parenthood just stopped accepting even that reimbursement entirely. They eat the costs now, and hardly any clinics do it anymore. Every investigation, over a dozen states plus Congress, found zero evidence of selling for profit. So the real answer today, $0.
All right, fair enough. I'll have to look into it more.